Okay. We got the SB5 hooked into. Let me pause this so I can get up and get in the captain's chair. This be the captain's chair. Okay, we're gonna attempt to how y'all doing there? This is RDA in scale acid Allen. We're gonna attempt to put the old hopper cars in the siding. We're gonna start 735 here in just a second. Let's see. Give me just a second here. There we go. We know 735 is ready to go because we can hear the air tanks on her. There she is. There's that air tanks. Alright, let's start her up. Okay, she's on the inner route, and she's inner route, as you guys know, is being ran by my NCE SB5. Here's 2230, and this is on my outer route, and this is actually 4041 that I'm gonna give a tap to. And we'll hit recall and we'll let 2230 sound out. Okay, I think everything is set. If we don't drop the phone. Haven't done that yet, and I don't think I want to attempt to do that yet. Trying to hold on to her. I might say a little bit of shaky, but I'd rather have a little bit of shaky cam as to have a little bit of folly cam. Okay. Let's see if we got any settings set. Nope, just prime mover. And we might get a little bit of jiggle wiggle out of her at first, since she's just first starting out. Hopefully we don't have any issues through the turnouts. I don't think we will. Hopefully we won't. And that should do, the engine should run pretty good here on the main, because sorry if I didn't have the camera on her. Should run pretty good. Let me adjust the switch. Should run pretty good, this engine should, because I cleaned the track with track cleaner. My ACT, where is my, that's over there. My ACT track cleaner. That should have a good lock. We'll go ahead and push her a little further back here, and we'll see. And we'll hit. Yeah, looks like it did, because once I usually push back in about speed step 5 or 6, and then I just zero out the speed, and then that way, if the cars keep rolling and the engine stops, you know that we've got a good lock. If the cars, as it's pushing back and I stop, it stops with the engine, you know that it's locked into the coupler. Okay. Like I say, I don't think I should have any issues with the engine running, because I cleaned the track. But of course, there could always be something a little bit on the track that that could have got on there overnight or something like that, as I was asleep or whatever. And that, you never know. So many things that likes to fall. If you have, and we'll pan up here, if you have a textured ceiling like that, which I absolutely hate, if you have a textured ceiling like that, it seems to gather every damn thing that there is or whatever that under the moon, after it gathers it for a while, what does it do? It drops it down on you. So if you're sleeping, or if you're got a layout like I do or whatever and that, you see white crap, you see fuzz, you see everything else, because sooner or later gravity seems to pull it pulls it down. So when it pulls it down, it falls onto my board. I would not have a textured ceiling in my railroad room. It would all be smooth, just like my walls. Oops. Okay, we gotta make an adjustment just a little bit here. Whoops! Whoa, 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 whoa! Not that much of adjustment. I was really rushing it, wasn't I? Here I was trying to get old girl to heavy haul it into the switches, and that is not what I want to do. I just want to easily push the cars into my sections. I don't want to, but I accidentally hit the wrong button. And that can happen. And this will probably end, so we'll be going to another one. So please follow us along on this next video. Okay, I'm going to make a kind of a quick point here. My videos running, and I've mentioned this before, my videos run about 10 minutes long. It's because I've got it at 60 frames per minute, but anyway, it's kind of a good thing, because it stops me no matter what, if I want to go any further or not. If these didn't stop at 10 minutes, I'd probably keep on rattling on till about 15 or 20. Well, with these cell phones and the different little changes that's on YouTube, and I respect YouTube for whatever they're doing, you know, keep everything safe, keep everything whatever, that's no problem or whatever, Nat. You have to sign in for this, you have to sign in for that, that's fine. I mean, no problem. We can go along with that. The only thing is, if you don't sign in with a phone number or whatever, Nat, which I don't have no more, I just basically got my phone, it's on Wi-Fi. I want to make good videos for you guys, but they can go about 15 minutes, and then that's about as far as I can go. But these go 10 minutes, so you're not really missing too much. I mean, it's, you know, do one video, and then you just go into the next. So it's, yeah, they're not 25, they're not 30 minutes long or an hour long or whatever, and I think that would probably get boring too. But at least the videos are good and clear and sound good, and that's what I want, and I'm hoping to achieve. And I'm also hoping to achieve, if I can, before the first of the year, or before December, you know, before Christmas, I'd like to get 100 subscribers. I am very, very, very appreciative of the subscribers that I have. You know, I thank you all for, you know, coming and seeing my channel, giving me the likes, giving me the bell rings, and I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. I know sometimes, and I've heard others say this, that the videos or the subscriptions sometimes might fall off because, you know, things just happen as it may, or YouTube may decide to, you know, drop the subscriptions off. If they do, please resubscribe. Just, you know, and then let me know in your comments what you think, because you know, we're trying to be, you know, just, you know, show good train stuff on here. Try to minimize the cussing words and stuff like that. You know, it might be a little here and a little there, and like I say, on my video before this, I was venting a little bit because of that right there. Back in 2009, I think it was 2000, about the end of 2008, going into 2009, we had of course, the ceilings weren't really that good either before this here, but we had a storm come out of the northwest, and it hit where we live here in Hutch. It hit, and the winds were over 100 miles an hour, and the roof that was on this building peeled like a, I mean, it just peeled over like a can. I mean, it got under the roof and it just peeled it back. And I mean, when that roof lifted up and landed back down, thank goodness it didn't come through, you know, where our front room was or whatever that. And immediately after it peeled it over, the water started coming in the apartment. I mean, it was dripping down the walls. It was coming through the, if you can see up there where the light's at, it was coming through the light ballast up there. That all had to be replaced. All of this ceiling here has been replaced. But I hate a textured ceiling. I just don't care for them. Matter of fact, I asked the guy that put that textured ceiling up there if he would just paint it. I said, would you just paint it like, you know, like the walls were? Oh, no, we can't do that. That wouldn't look good. Well, to me, a textured ceiling with vents that are up by the ceiling, they blow dirt out on, you know, out, it catches, and then you have your cobwebs that hook on, from spiders and that hook up there, and we have recluse here, brown recluse here in Kansas. Bad, not real bad, but sometimes they've been minimum. This year they've been pretty minimized, so maybe the spraying and stuff like that has helped there. But anyway, stuff tends to catch up on that, on those ceilings, and it falls, and and it's got to fall because gravity seems to pull it down. So that's. And it ends up on my layout, and so it's kind of disheartening. But we can not say too much more about that. So, okay, we're going to let 735 set there, and we're gonna power her down. You're going to let her idle down, and all you're going to hear is the air tanks. There's the air tanks. And now when I flip, and it's not going to hurt nothing, when I flip this, the turnout is going to shut off where 735 is at. So you won't hear 735 no more. I don't change anything. It don't hurt anything. So far it hasn't. And now we're going to hit to where the passing siding is there. And then if you see back over there, 1992... you should see the light that's on there where 1992's at. Now you should see 1992's headlights come on. Hopefully. There they are. And we're going to push the consist out onto the main. She's kind of a pretty heavy consist, so... I'm pushing all these Autoracks, so we're kind of doing it easy. But I've ran 1982 enough. I've had 1982 for about 3 years now, my Mopac. So she's kind of used to being ran with some heavy cars. And she's shoving the consist pretty good, so we'll let her get out onto the main. And you can see my Southern Pacific weathered car here. There's my TTX and my Cotton Belt weathered. And my Southern Pacific, my Canadian National, and there's my Norfolk and Western. And we will stop 1982 right there, and we're going to put this on a pause so we can unhook, and then we'll back up to the consist here. Give me just a second. Okay, hopefully, and she kind of went a little faster than what I wanted to do, and we'll start another video after this, so please follow along for the next one. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Click the bell and hit the like button, and we thank you for watching. RDA N-Scale. Up. Okay, we're gonna back up. Hey guys, how you doing? RDA N-Scale, and we're running some trains on the LaHunna Hutch and Pratt Mini Sub. we're going to see how 1982 is doing. We're going to move these Autoracks kind of out of the way because I want to see how 1982 is performing or whatever and that. But I think she's doing okay. I'm gonna slow her down to. She might be a little bit. Haven't ran my engines a whole heck of a bunch, so if you don't run them every day, you kind of tend to see how they do, and I think that one there, I think she's doing pretty good. She's not really jumping around that I can tell. Whoops, I'm sorry. Just keep her in the deal here. And then we'll back her up. And things change a heck of a lot when you've got cars and stuff on there, so looks like the engine is pretty well. Yeah, she might have a little jibber to her, but not too bad. Okay. Yeah, should be able to pull out with her now. Yes, Mom? Just a second. Okay, let's just see how the 1982 does pulling this little Autoracks here. Now these Autoracks are pretty heavy. I've took my my fish belly flat car there or whatever and that and hooked up to them, and I've hooked up to them and just pulled them down the rails, and they're pretty heavy. It don't take very many Autoracks to accumulate some weight. They might run a little better if I was to remove the plastic and go to metal. But I kind of like the plastic, and I would probably do this on some cars. I would probably run plastic, or some of the Autoracks I'd do plastic, and some of them I'd do metal. I've thought about doing that, but I think metal does roll sometimes in certain circumstances a little easier than what the plastic does. But your plastic also gives you your resistance a little bit that, to me, I think your engine needs. It cuts down on the slack sometimes that you see. If you look here as the cars are going by, they're not... you don't see them jumping back and forth. I mean, the cars are pretty well, a little bit of sway here, a little bit of sway there, but they're not, you don't see the, you can definitely tell that they're not jumping around too much. These Microtrains Autoracks are pretty well designed. One thing I like about them is you've got small radiuses, and they'll go around them without no issue. We're running about 22 speed step with 1982. And far as I can tell, I don't think the wheels were spinning. I know when I was after I cleaned the track last night when I stopped videoing, I cleaned the track with that AC track cleaner that I got, and I'll show it to you guys. Right there it is. It's ACT 6006. And I'll show it here another time. I'll just let the engine go by again. And I'm hoping to get me some more rail power joiners, and I think that would help the engines quite a bit too, because I just got currently 2 on the track, because when I was running DC, I didn't run DC that much. I ran my DCC on the outer route, and I just wasn't a deal of getting lazy. It was just for what I was doing, I didn't really think I needed to have it, but I'm gonna have more power to the track. And I'm gonna put some here on the main line here too, so we will definitely put some more power down. But she seems to be running pretty smooth. And like I say, this is the stuff that I use to clean my track. It's ACT 6006. It's track and rail cleaner, and it's made by Aerocar Hobby Lubricants, P.O. Box, Western Springs, Illinois. And if you want their number, there's their number. I don't think it's going to hurt showing that number on there, but that's who it is. Guys at Fred and Otis, they were there for a long time. Great guys to talk to that were there at Model Train Stuff. I miss both. I mean, I talk occasionally to, or every once in a while, to Otis. I used to talk to him on the phone, but mainly in his videos and that. I talked to him on the videos, and I'd like to talk to him again on the phone. He was a really great guy. He's got a great HO layout, and he loves the BNSF. Otis, if you're watching, Uncle O, if you're watching, between you, me, and Mr. Fred, we're getting this layout going a little more, and I'll tell you what, that ACT 6006 was one of the things that when you put that stuff down on the track, you definitely know it cleans it. So, but we're gonna stop 1982 here. I'm gonna stop 1982 here, and this is gonna end here in just a few minutes anyway. I need to go take care of some laundry and some stuff for my mom. And she came in and was asking me about her phone, so we're going to take care of some stuff for my mom. And she's like me, has to have drops in her eyes because she has dry eyes. So, guys, please subscribe, like, and give me the ring on the bell, and hope you like